Verse 4. We have reached a fork in the road. One branch is snowy, the other is leafy. We are deeply curious about them both. Either one could lead to the origin of us. In moments of indecision, we stand on one foot and spin around until we are overtaken by dizziness. Once we fell over, whichever path we point toward will be the one we follow. At least they both point down. So yeah, Cranky Kong is meant to be all the way up here. Never found this guy. I looked everywhere for this guy but up. I looked over here in this part of the layer. I looked over here in this part of the layer. That's what made me assume that Cranky Kong was not here, even though I saw Rambi. I was like, that's weird. Does that mean something? It means that I never look up, and I should. Even though, man, are these guys so smart for knowing that freaking gamers, man. That's all I have to say. Do you know why I'm down here, eh? Well, I'll tell you. It's because of a certain big shot who was derelict of duty. When I heard there was a banana bandit on the loose, you know the blame. I was just a suss out where to run and hide. My job wasn't done there. But no, sir. See, the so-called leader of the bunch was away for a frolic in the mines. You get what I'm saying? I had to leave our comfy island and be the hero. Just because you weren't around. Dewey. It should have been you raiding Rambi all the way down here to avenge those stolen bananas, not me. What a rotten crook. I dug all the way down here with just Rambi and my own elbow grease, but that weak coward flew some kind of newfangled machine to get here. Why, he might as well be using cheat codes. I pooped. Lecturing is tiresome work. But I'll be. You managed to listen without drifting off to La La Land. Here, I got something for you. Thank you. Here's your daily high fives. I can get up here. No problem. Because we're going this way first. That's unless I have missed a Bananza gem, which I have missed just one. Aha.
We're saved!
Well, thank you. I found a way down. Got it. Oh, there's more. Now it's done. Never got this one either. Surprise, surprise. Now to the triangle. The last one that I don't think I've gotten at all. Yep. Great Switcheroo Hall. This one was rather interesting for how the heck things work. Already halfway. Probably not. Okay, I can. I'm just crazy like that. No! Ah. What does this barrel cannon do? Oh. Me being stupid. In deep focus mode, very hard. I might as well say that when I have played this game the first time, so many things I have not been able to get. So the only issue is, I'm missing one somewhere.
Got it. Ah!
The masterful switcheroo maneuver. So yeah, I have done this. I just completely forgot I did it. So funny to me. Like, I haven't edited this at all yet, and I don't know what I have yet to show and what I have yet to cut. I'm just assuming that I show the whole room. That, or I just cut that, and that means that how long this video is would have been like 20 minutes. And yeah, I still go on assuming that I've done it for even longer than that. So now I'm going into this layer, as it's meant to be first. Let alone going through this would end up meaning being able to battle you think? Welcome to the freezer lair. At long freaking last, we are going to get another Bananza. But that's not gonna happen until the next one. But I'm not ending it here yet. I'm probably gonna do another 10 minutes. Ouch! Whee! $450 gold. Look how much lower the gold amount is now. That's actually pretty darn silly. Freezer lair, home of the next Bananza, sub-lair 500. Yet again, we're gonna have a lot of Banandium gems to get. Let's see how many we need in this freaking lair. 39. Definitely not as much as Canyon Lair, and that is so freaking relieving. I'll be saying freaking a lot. Only in this one, and that's just questionable in its own way. Chilling, the freezer lair. Saving up the points.
Let's get down from here.
How's this feel, Pauline? Let's go treasure hunting. Sea lily, a new fossil. Finally, with all the new fossils that we'd be able to find. Alone, a new NPC, zebras. Well, no doubt we already know what the new Bananza is gonna be then. A snowy cliffside secret. Already found this. Dude. Da 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 da. Finding a lot of these. Trying to find more treasures, but having hard luck. Having little to none luck. New enemies as well. Not going down yet. Oops. There was a Bananza gem there. Oh! A lot of fossil maps, good grief. I'm trying to find Bananza maps. But the fact that there's 39 in this is actually way better than I had thought. Then I had thought. I cannot think of the word thought, and apparently I can think of have had. Well, dang it. Let's see what the haps is. A new getaway. I feel like the canyon layer must be the longest layer in the game because of all the bosses we had to battle against there. New music. And I'm gonna sleep too. The next thing I would do is, like, even in the post-game, sleep with Pauline in every getaway to see if there's any missing scenes. Because I definitely missed scenes. That's not what I was trying to do. This one.
Hey, DK, listen. Do you hear that?
It sounds like a blizzard.
It's the sound of water, right? Maybe a river or something.
You're delusional.
The sound of flowing water is so relaxing. I bet I sleep real good. Oh, good night.
It's a freaking blizzard! I was talking like Donkey Kong. Pauline's not delusional, but maybe as a teen she would think that what she's hearing is running water. It's definitely not running water. Rare fossil. Preserves bug. This is a reference to Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and pretty much 3. That is pretty much Amber covering a zinger. Every surface here is covered in white. The frigid wind in this lair chills us to our very core. Some sort of frozen cotton is falling from the sky. We are told it is snow. Our source is a local resident with white fashionable stripes. Where'd the guy go? So much snow, put on a stunt show! This is a great spot for snowboarding. Put your peepers at that big slope. It's a perfect spot to try this out. Just grab a trunk, use the L to surf right over the snow. Oh. I can still hear the Fossil Falls theme beneath me. You'll need a quality chunk of material. Step 1, take a look around you. Step 2, hold the R to grab a chunk of any terrain that's fit for snowboarding. Time to see where that guy went, because I definitely went way too far. Welcome to the freezer lair. Folk usually come here to enjoy cool frozen treats. But lately it's been way too cold for comfort. It's bad, bro. Can you cross the crumbly bridge and see what's up? That'd be sweet. Those guys have really unique voices. Sorry, bro. We're off. Go bananas. Too bad. Now we're sad. Choco bananas are awesome. It's sad that they're out. So, mind if I bust it? Okay. I don't know what those rolling enemies are called. That's the only thing I don't quite remember. I do remember about them. Let alone this layer actually having 2 bosses instead of 1 or even 3. I think if anything, this layer is the only... Like, the canyon layer was the only layer that had 3 bosses. And then, remainder of the time... remainder of the time is either 1 or 2. Which is mighty dumb. So I can grab that, but I'm not going to snowboard yet. I want to see. Let's continue. Boom. It's interesting for what the layers theme is. It's definitely not like Super Mario Odyssey in that way. It's like a calming, wintry theme. Easy for easy. Well, what happens if we try to cross it? We fall right through. Yikes, brah! This cold snap stinks. I'm worried about the cooling tower. Hey, you look like you fixed problems, brah. Could you go check it out for us? You'll find a way into the cooling tower over in that direction. There's a path for zebras right here. And the path for, not zebras below. Zebras? If you were a zebra, you could just dash right across the crumbly bridge. The bridge is way too fragile and, you know, crumbly for non-zebra legs. It's a longer route, but you could try going through the tunnels lower down. And you can't climb up these either. The icy walls are way too slippery. Bananas! When you try to cross that bridge, it crumbles and collapses under us. How come zebras are able to cross it? No fair, no fair! Gonna end it soon. Gonna look for more banandiums. We have yet to find a music disc. I see something over there. It's likely a fossil. No, thank you. Fossils! We are finally able to get them. Igloo! This! So what are they called? Do they tell us here? They are called Rollerskoid. Rollerskoid, whatever you call them. What have you? Boom. no disc. Where is it? Got it.
Through that one.
His face every time.
That was fun. Heads up.
Oh yeah.
Nice one.
No music disc. Time to brawl underground. Treasure! Bananas! Oh, Bananza map. Thank goodness.
Pack a punch.
I'm trying to do that to get the treasures. I see a fossil over there. Yep, right there.
Cool.
This upcoming Bananza gem is going to be the last one. Where the heck did I see it? Rare fossil. Is it not a fossil and it was this the whole time? Oh my word, look at all of this. Oh, and then there's this.
Time for a break.
Easy or easy. You can do it. You can do it like Leia, but we cannot. Slumbering in the snow, we have leveled up and now I am finally done. I'm finally done. Don't know how to sing it right, but this is the end of the part.
Next time at Donkey Kong Bananza, which will be pretty darn long from now, we are going to explore the Sub-Zero lair known as the Freezer lair. Yeah, at least we're not cold. And finally, this is no longer a spoiler for you. Freezer lair. 200 now. We are now a fifth of the way done with the game in terms of Bananza gems. But in terms of how close we are in the actual part of the game, let me tell you that we are just about a quarter of the way done with the game. So, in a way, almost a fifth, but in between. If anything, if I were to be literal about it, it'd probably be around 4/20ths. That is still a fifth. So, 9/40ths, if that works, of the way done with the game. In terms of 100% completion, who knows? Because I don't know if I'm going to 100% the game, but it's pretty darn close. So, save. And to think that we are about halfway now to how many Bananza gems I've gotten originally. I'm still not doing the Donkey Kong Emerald Rush thing. I want to do that after I beat the game. And because of having decided to play Deltarune and do a once per 3 day upload scheme, that would probably mean that I would very likely still be playing Donkey Kong Bananza. Good grief, talking through my headset actually caused my ears to be pressured. And I'm gonna just predict this now. How many Bananza gems I think I'm gonna get by the end of this game is like not 800 but 900, somewhere around there. Probably a little more than 900, because there's still a lot of Bananza gems to get. But I'm just saying, like, in the end of the game, I think we would then be around 9/10 of the way done with it. Fossil-wise, I don't know how many... Like, I can check on that, actually. I'm not going to save it again, but I am going to double check on something. How many fossils do we have now, and how many out of whatever? For one, as well, 6 is what we're missing. We have, so, a relative of the starfish that captured prey in the petal-like arms, and then preserved bug, natural resin that solidified into a jewel after trapping an insect. Having a few of these puts some zing into a collection. Literally, a pun, because it's meant to be a zinger inside some old amber turned into a fossil. The legendary one I've never gotten, so I don't know where to find it. Got all of this, I'm gonna skip all of that. I've went through a total of over 1 million meter cubed of certain things. If I were to guess about how this is gonna go for the freezer layer, it's gonna probably tell me to go through a certain amount of fresh snow or a certain amount of snow. That's my bet for when there's a fractone nearby, and it would probably tell me either go through this much fresh snow, 13,000, or go through 10,000 fresh snow. Of course I would do that because I'm treasure hunting. I'm trying to find the treasures to give me some Bananza gems or fossils, or both. It's all in the heart of the cards. Now I'm done, and I'll say that in the next part, we will explore through the freezer layer and do a lot of treasure hunting for Bananza gems. Very likely not going to progress for a decent amount of time, but of course this is now my break time from recording, and I'm going to likely record again on, I will say, 5 days from now for me. That or 2 weeks from now where I record Deltarune. Because, good grief, I have so much to upload in the amount of days that are there. But that will all be planned accordingly. Let alone just me being a little... I'm just gonna stop right there because you all know the rest.